Hello and welcome. My name is Skylar Smith and we're going to talk about oxygen sensors from Apogee Instruments today and which one is right for you. This is part of our frequently asked questions from technical support here at Apogee Instruments. These are the topics that we're going to go over and discuss today. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So first off, what does the Apogee SO oxygen sensors measure? And they measure the gaseous oxygen. Whether that's in soil or in the air or in a chamber, it's gaseous versus oxygen that is in liquid, that is dissolved oxygen. Apogee Instruments does not actually carry a dissolved oxygen sensor. What is the difference from the SO100 and SO200 series? So to answer this question, we are going to just pull up the website here. So here we are at apogeeinstruments.com. Let's just come over here to oxygen sensors. And then across the bottom here, we're going to scroll down to get to our products, and then we're going to compare them. So let's click on the four options the four different sensors that we sell here, and hit compare selected. Now the simple answer is the difference between the SO100 and SO200 series is the signal size versus response time, and those are the two trade-offs. The sensitivity, you can see on the 100 series here and here, is about 2.6 millivolts per percent O2. That sensitivity does vary by sensor. And then the 200 series is around 0.6. So the way that equates to us here in Logan is that at 20.9% ambient air oxygen, that's around 50 millivolts. And for the 200 series, it's around 12 millivolts at 20.9% oxygen. So you can see a difference in signal size there. And then the trade-off is your response time. The 200 series has a response time around 14 seconds, whereas the response time of the 100 series is 60 seconds. So larger signal, longer response time. Next, do I need to measure the sensor body temperature? And the answer is, well, it depends on what your application temperature is. So if you're using the SO110 series and you look between 15 and 35 degrees C, you can see there's very little temperature compensation that you need to account for. So you may not even need to measure the sensor body temperature. If, however, you're outside these ranges, or you're using the SO200 series, then yes, you definitely want to measure the sensor body temperature and then make those corrections accordingly. So the answer is, should I choose a thermistor or a thermocouple model? And the answer is, it's up to you. Whatever your particular data logger is, or data acquisition unit, or which one you prefer, that's what you should go with. If you don't know, it's our recommendation to go with the thermistor. We think they make better and more accurate measurements, but it is up to you. Do you have to have the heater powered to read the oxygen? The answer is no, you can read the oxygen without the heater being plugged in. However, if you're anywhere where the water can condense on the membrane, then you are going to want to have that heater plugged in so that it is always evaporating off that and giving you those accurate oxygen readings. How do I measure the oxygen? So this is our wiring diagram for the thermistor bottles, either the SO110 or SO210 models. And the red and the black right here, that's your oxygen reading. You can do it either single-ended or a differential measurement, but just by reading the voltage right there on the red and the black, that's going to get you your oxygen. Then you have your clear right here, and that's just a earth ground. And then you have your green, orange, and white, and that's so you can make a thermistor measurement. And then you have your red and blue, and that is just your heater. So three different components doing three different things, but to read oxygen, you just need to be able to read the voltage off of the red and the black. Which accessory head should I choose? Well, if you're in a room or a chamber, you may not need anything. You can just have it sitting there or reading however you'd like it to be installed. If you're in soil, media, dirt, or the ground, then I recommend the AO001 diffusion head. And then if you're in a lab, somewhere you want the tubes connected, the 1/4-inch tubes, then go with the AO002 that you can just connect that 1/4 inch tubing to. Well, that concludes our brief oxygen introduction. Feel free to email us with any questions. Thank you very much.